If I woke up 20 pounds overweight and I wanted to lose it all before the end of this year, this is the exact plan I'd use to kill my overweight self. In fact, this is the exact same identity shifting protocol we use to help Darren lose 30 pounds, shed 70% of his body fat, and gain 5 pounds of lean mass in 12 weeks. I gotta warn you, when you change this drastically, people that are stuck in their old ways are gonna accuse you of doing steroids or taking drugs to lose this weight and make this change. So if you're ready to become a new man by the end of 2025, watch this video and take some notes. We're not gonna be talking about diet, training, nutrition, any of that. This is all about what's up here. So number one, you need to build your new identity. Who you are currently is a reflection of how you acted in the past. If you continue acting this way, you will be the same in the future. And when I say acting, I mean physically and mentally. A lot of us change what we're doing physically, but we still think the same way we did in the past. A lot of the time, people that start working with me, they'll be going to the gym, they'll be eating healthy, but they'll still think like, I'm such a lazy fat ass, I'm such a lazy fat ass. That's not gonna get you to where you wanna get to. Because even if you get to it, your mindset is still stuck in the past. So what's going to happen? It's going to pull you back to that state of reality. You're going to become that lazy fat ass that you keep calling yourself. You need to shift this self-identity and start thinking like the top 1% man you're trying to become. Every time you want to do something, think in the future, how would this person act today? And then take those actions. Think like that person. Act like that person. Instead of waiting to feel like that person in the future, act like them now to become them in the future. Step number 2, discard all doubt. If you find yourself second guessing or doubting the process, this is your old self fighting to stay alive in your head. Your old self, the lazy fat ass, is the person that would be doubting the process right now, right? But the person in the future, that top 1% man, they wouldn't be doubting the process. They know there's ups and downs when it comes to this. They know there's days they're not going to feel like going to the gym, but they still go. They still act as if. You need to act as if you are that person already. That person does not doubt. That person follows the plan regardless of how they feel. Rather than feeding those doubts, think sometimes there's setbacks, but they do not define who I am. Tomorrow, I become that person again and move forward. This happens when you step on the scale and you see the weight go up. You see 1 pound increase, you start thinking to yourself, oh my God, everything I'm doing is such a waste of time, I'm such a lazy. Stop. You're not. Things happen. That doesn't mean you change the plan completely. You stay on track. If you made a mistake, you don't punish yourself for it. You move forward. Number 3 is start stacking proof. The reason you don't believe in yourself is because you have no reason to. You make promises like, I'm going to go to the gym, I'm going to wake up early, I'm going to make my breakfast healthy tomorrow, I'm not going to eat out. And then you go and do all those things. Of course you don't believe in yourself. Why would you? Start small. Start acting like the words that come out of your mouth are law. If you say you're going to do it, or you know you should be doing it, and you don't do it, that's letting yourself down. You're letting yourself down every single day. Imagine one of your friends let you down 30 days in a row. You've probably been letting yourself down for like 1,000 days in a row, but let's say 30. Do you think you'd still be friends with that person? Do you think you'd still trust that person? Absolutely not. So why do you think you have different standards for yourself? Start with the small things, the doable things, the things you know you can do. Literally start with saying, I'm going to make my bed every morning when I wake up, and then do it for 7 days. That's a win. After that, you can build up. You can say, on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, I'm going to wear my gym clothes. Not going to the gym. Don't try to overreach. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, I'm going to come home from work and I'm going to wear my gym clothes. That's it. You don't have to go to the gym. You have to do none of that. Just wear your gym clothes. Keep that promise. Watch what happens after you wear your gym clothes, though. I know what I'm talking about. And this matters regardless of excuses that you have. Right? So if you promise yourself on Wednesday you're going to go to the gym, and then you wake up a little tired because you didn't sleep well, and you go, oh, I feel a little tired today, I shouldn't go. That's still going to affect how you think of yourself. It doesn't matter. The excuses don't matter in this scenario. What matters is what you committed to and you know you should do. That's what matters. Keep the small promises. Number 4 is the time to make a solid plan. So now all of this was mental, internal work. Now, after you build this base, you can start focusing on how to eat, how to train, how to stay consistent, what to do in the gym, what types of food to eat, how many calories to eat, your game plan of like tracking calories, following a meal plan, how many days you're going to the gym, all that type of stuff. So this comes after the mental work. You got to be in the right mind frame to make this transformation possible. But a lot of the times people can't do that. They can't do that because they hadn't thought about this scenario before they started. So if you think it's the right time for you and you're in the right mind state to start online fitness coaching to make that transformation possible, then comment fit down below and I'll reply to you with a sign up link so you can get started. And on that side note, I appreciate you guys. I know I'm a small channel just starting on putting out YouTube videos. If you want more of my content, you can go to Instagram at Xer Coaching. You'll find a lot more content there. But in the comments down below, put anything else you guys want to hear about and want to hear me talk about. I've lost 60 pounds 5 years ago, and I've helped dozens and dozens of people make insane transformations. So absolutely anything you want to hear about, let me know in the comments and I'll try to make a video about it. Thanks.